Hello and good evening. You are watching Vibes of India. I am Deepal and along with me is Nandini.
Hi.
Nandini, I am going to start reading a very interesting government notification, a government circular. Right? It says that, it's in Gujarati. It says મતદાનનો સમય પૂરો થવાના કલાક સાથે પૂરા થાય તે રીતે 48 કલાકનો સમય ડ્રાય ડે જાહેર કરવાનો છે, જેમાં ફેર મતદાન જો થાય તો તે દિવસ પણ આવરી લેવાનો રહેશે. એટલે કે મતગણતરીનો દિવસ તારીખ 23/11/2024નો આખો દિવસ એ ડ્રાય ડે રહેશે. So this notification which I just read says that dry day will be observed on November 20th and November 23rd. November 20th is the day for voting and November 23rd is the counting day.
In Maharashtra.
This is in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
But Akshay, if you can zoom this, right? So this is a circular issued by the Collector and District Magistrate's Office of Tapi district in Gujarat, which borders Maharashtra.
Yeah.
We are very glad that they are concerned about the voting and the counting day being observed as a dry day. But this is the biggest joke. Gujarat has a prohibition policy. So there is no question of a dry day.
It has.
Every day, according to the government, has to be and is a dry day. It is really weird to have such notifications published of dry day being observed and what other punishments could be accrued in case dry day is not observed. Does this mean that if it's not election in Maharashtra, prohibition could be lifted in Gujarat?
Yes.
Ever since Gujarat has come into existence since 1960.
It has been a dry state, yes.
Right?
And as Deepal said, it's good to have free, fair election. And yes, I mean, you should ensure that there's no free flow of liquor. But in Gujarat, 365 days, 24/7, it is a dry day.
It has to be a dry day because Gujarat has a prohibition policy.
Yeah.
That the prohibition policy exists more at a cosmetic level is altogether a different story.
And what surprises me, Deepal, is another sentence. It's in Gujarati, which loosely translates into English like that. That any unarmed head constable or an officer above his level, can take action against the person who is found guilty of, maybe drinking liquor or violating
the dry day rule. So the
rule.
dry day rule does not exist in Gujarat at all because every day technically is supposed to be dry day in Gujarat.
So my question is that if this was not issued, they wouldn't have taken action if somebody was caught drinking or something like that?
I'm not sure of it, Nandini. We have tried to speak to the district collector of Tapi, Dr. Vipin Garg, but he has not got in touch with us. And we have tried to contact a number of other officials of what is the purpose of this.
I mean, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's a mockery of, being labeled as a dry state. I mean, in effect, the allegations of a lot of activists or opposition parties comes true, like when they say that it is only on paper.
Exactly. So, prohibition in Gujarat is supposed to be a very strict law. But that it exists only on paper, has a cosmetic value.
Absolutely.
Is consolidated by the fact that the government has to come up with a resolution, with a circular clarifying that
Yeah.
since Tapi borders Maharashtra, which is having elections on November 20th and counting on November 23rd, dry day will be observed in Tapi. Does it mean that after Maharashtra's voting and counting, Tapi can drink?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it seems to
So
be
this
like.
is the fallacy of the prohibition policy
Absolutely.
of Gujarat that Nandini and I want to discuss
Yeah,
today.
and people, another, like, we would want to tell the viewers, like the ones who are not in Gujarat especially, that few days ago one police sub inspector Zahid Khan Pathan lost his life, okay, in Amreli. He was like trying to intercept a vehicle that was laden with liquor bottles.
Yes, and Amreli and Tapi are quite a distance.
Absolutely, that is in Saurashtra, Amreli, and this is in Tapi, is in South Gujarat. Yeah.
So it also means that there are several lives of upright officers who are not a part of the nexus between the gang. When I say the gang, it is the bootleggers, the police and the politicians.
Absolutely, yes.
Right?
True.
So someone trying to chase a consignment of liquor gets killed.
True. Doing
And what
his
does
duty.
Gujarat do? Nothing. Yes, and it was the name of the police officer. That also makes a difference, that it's the name of his surname was Pathan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but tomorrow if it was a Patel
Yeah.
or if it was a Solanki, there would have been massive protests.
Quite an uproar. Yes, definitely.
Right? That the
Definitely.
life of police is in danger if they try to intercept alcohol consignments.
People, and I do not want to get into the statistics of, the number of liquor bottles seized every year or destroyed.
Every day, it's an
But
everyday
yes,
affair.
and people like the bootleggers are just a call away and they deliver it at your home. That's the thing everywhere, like in Gujarat.
Exactly. Of course, we don't want to scare people who want to come to Gujarat. We have to make it clear that if you are not a resident of Gujarat, you can obtain a
Yes,
permit
you
from
can.
the airport itself,
Yes.
or maybe the railway station as
Yeah,
well.
you can obtain the permits
And drink
Yes.
the choice of your alcohol, number
Yes.
one. And number two, residents of Gujarat, people who live in Gujarat but who are not natives of Gujarat, they can also obtain permits. And even Gujarat residents can obtain permits to consume alcohol. These are called medical permits,
health permits on health grounds.
Yes.
But
Of course, the reasons could be very interesting, from I have a liver problem and so the doctor has advised me to drink, to I feel very depressed if I don't drink,
yeah,
to whatsoever.
yeah.
But the crux of our video today is just that prohibition is a farce
In
in
Gujarat.
Gandhi's Gujarat.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for watching Vibes of India. And if you like this video, please share it and subscribe to us. And we need your support.
Yeah.
We need your support so that we can bring out all this sort of exclusive, inclusive news to you. Thank you for watching.
Thank
us.
you.